We are currently tied 1-1 with the Boston Celtics in the first round of the playoffs, and we're going to Boston for Game 3. I mean, we won't actually be there, we're simcasting this one. We're down at first, but a strong second quarter brings us back, and in the end, we get the narrow victory to take the 2-1 lead. In large part, that's thanks to Trey, Herder's very productive 24 minutes, and Collins' double-double. On the other end, Tatum had an efficient 29 points and 7 assists, actually. Jalen and Kemba were alright, but the Hawks put it out in the end. We'll be going straight to Simcast again for Game 4, which is a lot scarier than Game 3. But our 53-point fourth quarter carries us to the win. We've averaged like 140 points a game against these guys. I mean, Trey had 32 and 15, John had 32 and 9, Cam had 20 points on 9 shots. Tatum did all he could with a very efficient 36 points and 8 threes. Then Jalen had 20, but everyone else was just kind of alright. In the end, our 21 threes and 28 for 28 free throw shooting carried us to a 3-1 lead against the Celtics. And we're going to hop in and watch Game 5 live. Jalen gets the Celtics started off with a tough layup over our big guys for 2. And then Trey, as usual, gets the game started for us, pulling up to Green a mid-range jumper. Kemba responds to that with a 3, and he's got Boston's first buckets. Cam gets aggressive off the drive and finishes strong for his first 2 points of the game. But Kemba's tearing us up so far. He's got all 7 of the Celtics' points. Wait a minute, that's a lie. After several minutes of what is a literal back and forth, Trey drives past the Celtics defense to take the lead for probably the 7th time or something. Then somehow Trey makes this 3 coming off the screen. I actually kind of wanted to pump fake, but hey, it worked out. Kemba was tearing us up early in the first, and now it's Trey's turn to tear the Celtics up for his 3rd straight bucket. Then Gallo posts up who I assume is Naismith, but he spins off for the easy 2. But then instead of pump faking, I just shoot a very early 3. Lucky for us, Okongwu cleans up the mess to put the lead at 9. Herder then comes in and just casually greens a 3. Every time he comes in, he does it without fail. And that's pretty much it for the first. We're up 31-22 going into the second. Starting off the second, we get a Green Gallo 3. He's been very important for us in this series. It takes the Celtics a couple minutes, but after a few turnovers, they manage to get a shot to go, with Tatum drilling the midi. Okongwu has also been really important for us in this series too. Both of our bigs have grabbed a ton of offensive rebounds. This one leads to Okongwu getting free throws. We've got a 12-point lead, but Tatum has something to say about that, cutting it back to single digits with his 3. But after yet another offensive rebound, Tatum gives those 3 points right back, because for some reason, he just left Herder with way too much space. On the next possession, you get to see something you've never seen from Herder. That's right, he made a contested turnaround jumper, the one and only I'll ever take with him. You also get to see the rare Gallo pick and roll with him as the ball handler, and they help off Rondo, and he makes him pay for it. Then Herder pushes our lead to 20 in an elimination game. Come on, Boston, y'all gotta do better. Boston finally gets something to go out of the timeout, with Kemba hitting his first shot of the second quarter 6 minutes in. On the other end, Trey fails to ISO on Williams, but Okongwu gets his 4th offensive rebound of the quarter and finds Trey for 3. Our rebounding is killing them. It's a shame it took Tatum being guarded by Rondo for him to score, but it's 2 points, I guess? And the lead is back at 20. Come on, Boston. I mean, they can't help Herder is super hot. Maybe I should take it easy on him. But hey, on the other end, Herder is camping in the paint, so Jalen drills a wide open 3. On the fast break, Boston is starting to make things a little interesting. Pritchard drills his wide open 3, cutting the lead to 14. Then they double Trey, and it actually works out for them, getting the turnover. On the other end, it helps Ntilikina get the layup to go. They're mounting a comeback with this 7-0 run. Herder settles things down for us a bit, halting the run with his 3rd or 4th 3 of the quarter. But despite Trey staying with Pritchard the whole time, he gets the layup to go over him. Some small-on-small violence. Then, to end the second quarter, Trey greens a 3 coming off the screen, and we're up 61-46 at halftime. So, guess what? We're up freaking 30. 30. We are up 30 points in an elimination game. So, we're just going to simcast the rest of this game, and you can probably guess the outcome. We outscored them in every single quarter. They just didn't come with it. I mean, we had 13 offensive rebounds, 45 defensive rebounds, 16 second chance points, 60 points in the paint, 10 steals, 5 blocks, and our biggest lead was 46. We just absolutely destroyed the Celtics in this series. Our good perimeter and post defenders neutralized their offense for the most part, and our rebounding and second chance points absolutely killed them. So we're going up against the Hornets in the next round, who beat the Magic. I mean, the Hornets have LaMelo, who is really good, and Jarrett Allen, who will probably grab a million rebounds and catch a bunch of lobs. But honestly, I'm not really scared of this team either. But as you can see on the other side, there's the Big 3 Nets and the Big 3 Heat. So the Eastern Conference Finals will be an extremely tough matchup either way. But we still have to get through the second round, which we will get through in the next episode. Maybe not entirely. But I think we'll also have to keep an eye on that Nets-Heat series, because there's some serious matchup potential there. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike. And y'all have a good one.